Since last year, Supreme Master Ching Hai graciously allowed our association members to gather for international seminars. They were joyous occasions as Master and disciples reunited to meditate and pray for peace. During her visit to meet with our association members, Supreme Master Ching Hai also spoke of the teachings of past masters and answered the spiritual questions of fellow initiates. Throughout the ages, compassionate enlightened masters have urged people to surrender to the greater universal power by seeking the divine within, from which all other goodness and happiness follow. This message was echoed again in Supreme Master Ching Hai's three-part discussion, Trust in the Lord, with our association members on December 26, 2008.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
中国有没有这类啊？有啊，快点上啊！中国也一样啊，有啊，有，在那个道场里面是有吗？有，就是也得没有这个了。Save the planet 那些。我看这个以后就觉得要去那个罗马那边。好像哈，哎。啊，圣诞节嘛，没关系嘛。走，去打招呼，打招呼。这个你们想看我就带过去。Request for green, save the planet. Lucky no photo here. Okay, lay down and go sleep now. Here, help me. Okay, today is still Christmas a little, huh? I'm reading you the Bible, okay? That's one good thing here we should read, huh? Yeah. It's very, very easy, so we don't even need to explain it, you know? Now, these are some of the very beautiful reading in the Bible. These are very nice psalm, you know, of King David. Yes, they're very beautiful, very poetic. I like them a lot when I was younger, huh? I still like them though. But there are so many other scriptures, you know, so we cannot always read one. Otherwise, Psalm of David is very nice. Hamid, you read it? No? All right. I read then, huh? This psalm is called Exhortation to Patience and Trust. Patience and trust to whom? Trust God. Trust the divine, yeah? That we are going to be provided what we need, yeah? Sometimes what we want is not what we need, okay? You must know the difference between what we want and what we need. So here it's just what we need only. Because what we need is very little, yeah? What we want is a lot. So, it says here, do not fret because of the wicked. Do not be envious of wrongdoers, for they will soon fade like the grass and wither like the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good deeds, so you will live in the land and enjoy security. Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Yes, this seems very easy, but how many people truly can do this, huh? You know, we all say, oh, we love God and we trust God, but sometimes we don't. Remember the guy falling, just a joke I told you long ago, the guy who was falling from the cliff, you know, and then he got hold of the branches and hang on in there. So at that time he prayed to the Lord, you know, he said, oh Lord, I know I have not been a very good Christian and I didn't pray to you often and I didn't go to the church at all, And I didn't read the Psalm David 37 ever. But please help me now. I promise I will go to the church every Sunday. I will help the poor, and I will praise your name. He was sincere in praying. So he heard a voice, boom, from the sky saying, okay, let go of the branch and I will help you. So the guy said, oh, anybody there? Anybody else there? Understand? Anybody else is there? He could not let go of the branch because down there is the deep canyon, yeah? He thought if he let go, he would die. So this is a trust that we profess that we have, but we don't always have. Let's face it, life is difficult for us here, yeah? And God seems to be too far, yes. So sometimes we wanted to trust the Lord, not that we don't want, but it's very difficult, yeah? The temptation of this world, the difficulty of survival, and all the negativity that has been, like bombarding us all the time. It's very difficult for us to think positive even, yeah? To even survive in this world is already very difficult, yeah? Not to talk about even trusting the Lord, which we don't see, yeah? So, for you guys who has seen the Lord, some part of the Lord while you meditate, you should trust more, huh? Because when we see the Lord, then we can trust. If we don't see, it's difficult to trust, right? But now after initiation, we know, more sure about there is a Lord somewhere. And because when we pray, He has answered. So we know, there is one now. So we have more trust. It's easier for us. But some poor people, they don't see God. It's very difficult for them to trust, yeah? We can't blame them. So here, King David, one of the ardent devotee of the Lord of the old time. It's been recorded in here. He's saying, probably his exhortation to his disciples or to his near followers, yeah? Nearby person, relatives, friends, assistant, whatever. So he keep telling them this because probably some of them don't have trust in God. So it's very difficult for someone to take delight in the Lord. As he say here, you should take delight in the Lord. Okay, we love God. Maybe we trust God. But how to take delight in God? Huh? It's not that easy, is it? Huh? Yeah. So only the one who see God can really take delight in God. God may be not like a person or something, but we feel the love, we see the light, and then we can trust. Yes. And we can take delight in it, because when we meditate and when we see our God or a portion of God or an attribute of God, then we can take delight in that. Of course, when we meditate deeply, we see the light. That is God, part of God, and we feel very, very happy with it. Yeah. Now, continue, he said to you. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act. He will make your vindication shine like the light, and the justice of your cause like the noonday. Wow. Can we do that? Difficult, huh? It's very difficult to do the will of God, right? It's very difficult. We try, but we can't. Sometimes we cannot. Even if we have seen miracles, even if we have known God to some extent, sometimes our heart wavers. So here King David reminds us that we should trust in Him, in God. Yeah, by the way, your presence here is a gift, yeah? Because you have trust in God. You come here to meditate, yeah? And that is also a gift for me. Big gift. Very wonderful gift for Christmas. Thank you. Okay, now, you see, King David told us that if we trust God, then God will act in this trust, in our trust. Yes. Of course, if we doubt, then we obstruct ourselves. Do you understand me? If we doubt God, then like we build the wall in front of us, like between us and God there is a wall. We don't trust that God does anything. So, of course, you obstruct yourself. Not that God doesn't hear, not that God doesn't want to help you, but you put yourself in a prison, where you feel like God cannot reach you. And this is a very bad attitude for us. God doesn't care you trust Him or not. Of course, God is very pleased if His children trust Him and let Him help His children, but sometimes we cannot. So, King David told us that He will make your vindication shine like the light, and the justice of your cause like the noonday. I mean, if you trust in the Lord, then sooner or later, the cause of your situation will be very clear. For example, if somebody wronged you, somebody accused you, something that you have not done, somebody persecuted you, somebody give you a hard time, you will be protected by the Lord, and your case will be openly clear to everybody, like noonday. Noonday is the clearest time of the day, right? The noontime, okay. But whoever can have so much trust like that? Even the disciple of Jesus. Sometimes they have doubt the Master. But Jesus never had doubt about God. Even when He suffered on the cross, He say, "Oh Father, how you glorify me." You see, He could have escaped. He could have escaped. He knew it in advance that one of His disciples will betray Him. He said that openly even. But He did not run away because He trusts whatever happened, it's according to God's will. Did you see the Vietnamese opera today? Yeah. It's a moral message for us, no? Yeah. Like the girl, the daughter-in-law, she doesn't want to run away. She doesn't escape because she thinks everything is done according to God's will. So she accepted because she also loves her husband. You see? This is how we should love God. Yes. Then we can be united together with God. In due time, yes. It's very rare that somebody trusts God absolutely like Jesus, that He just accepts whatever happened for the sake of humanity and all beings on this planet. He came to do what He has to do, and He trusts that whatever God arranged, that will be perfect. The same, similar to this situation, the story may be true or not true about the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law. They may be true, maybe not true. But we could learn from it. It's similar to the situation of someone who is separated from their own soul, The union of the soul and the oversoul, mean God, that is just like the marriage like that, All kind of evil, all kind of obstruction came between the soul and God. But if we are patient, if we trust in the Lord, then we will have the happy reunion in the end.
It has been a great joy to have your loving company for today's episode of Between Master and Disciples. Join us again tomorrow for part 2 of Trust in the Lord. Now, please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for Healthy Living, coming up next after Noteworthy News. Have a happy and blessed week.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD.